I want to ask you a question. How productive do you feel? How fulfilled do you feel? How successful do you feel? And that's a question that it's a loaded question for many reasons, because a lot of times we don't feel productive, don't feel successful, don't feel fulfilled, and sometimes we do. The little thing that I want to give you today is that how can we prepare ourselves? How can we rewire our brain, or how can we charge ourselves so that we can be ready and prepared to be as successful, as productive, as fulfilled as possible? So I want to give you a little thing to think about, something that you can take on right now, today. Because sometimes, you have a day and then something happens and takes you off course, and all of a sudden, like, the whole day feels like a failure. The whole day feels like nothing worked out today. When we generalize like that, and we make, one thing that happens the whole day, or maybe two things that happen the whole day, then we have a tendency to think that, my day was a failure, or I was totally unproductive today. And when it happens, that you can stop right there and start over and reboot your brain, reboot yourself to really have a successful, productive day. So let's start with a couple things. I'm going to give you 3 things that I want you to do today. Number 1 is that I want you to look at how do you start your day? What is the first thing that happens when you wake up in the morning? What's the second thing that happens? What's the third thing? I want you to identify, number 1, what is your strategy for the morning? What do you do in the morning? Do you wake up first thing watching, you're looking at your emails, flipping through your phone? If that's one of the things you do, then it's pretty much a guarantee for not having a productive day, because you're starting your day focusing on other people's demands, other people's desires and wants for you, that they want from you, rather than you deciding what your day should look like. I want you to take the moment and think about how can you start the day being completely focused on you, for you. So for example, what I do in the morning, first thing I do when I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, get dressed, drink some water, and stretch, and try to breathe, and just center myself. And then I try to spend some time with my kids in the morning, my wife, 15, 20 minutes just being present. And then after that, I sit down and I focus on what I want to accomplish for the day. But I do not open my email and check my emails the first thing in the morning, because then I'm distracted and just responding to other people's demands. Ask yourself the question, what will be a project or an action today that will make me the most productive, most fulfilled, and feeling most successful today? And whatever shows up there, that will be your number 1 priority. Do not do anything else before you do that. Then everything that comes after that, you will feel successful, because you made the most important thing happen first. Second thing I want you to do, chunk your day in 50-minute chunks, 50. So set your iPhone or whatever phone you have, or any timer you have, for 50 minutes, 50. And you chunk that time and you focus on one activity for 50 minutes. Just focus on that one activity, and then you take a break. Now, that comes to number 3. What are you going to do in number 3? You're going to have a break. And what are you going to do there? You're going to drink water, breathe, and stretch. Do something that regenerates you, your brain, your body, move your body. And if you do that every 50 minutes, I don't care what you do, even if you have a work that you can't, you don't decide of your own time, still set your timer for 50 minutes. You're allowed to go to the bathroom. You're allowed to go drink water. You're allowed to breathe. So there's no excuse. Just do it. I just spoke to this woman today that was a really successful woman in a big corporation. She said, well, I don't decide over my time like that. I said, I understand that, but you do have the right to go to the bathroom. You have the right to drink water, and you have the right to breathe. So set your timer for 50 minutes. I don't care what environment you're in, and make that your habit. And if you do that every single day, you'll be much more productive than you can possibly imagine. That was my little 3 tips for today. Make sure you organize your first strategy, your first little ritual in the morning. Make sure you look at what is your most important project for the day or action. And number 3, make sure you take some breaks. That was all for today, and hope you enjoy, and take care. Bye for now.